Good evening, good evening. It's now episode 6 of our FJ Love Therapy. And it's actually a bit late na in the evening. I had tooth issue, so medyo nagka-problema sa pagpasok ko. So, anyway, nag-loading siya ng bongga kanina kasi medyo masama yung panahon sa amin right at this very minute. But I felt like I needed to continue even if it's late na in the evening because I mentioned na the schedule of this For Jesus Love therapy must really be every Tuesday na kasi I've transferred it. So I don't want to miss this opportunity of educating you about biblical principles in relation to healing after cheating. So, let me just go ahead and double check if my audio is good. The last time I had it, nagka-problema yung audio ko. So, what about ngayon? Let me just go ahead and double check para walang problema. Okay? Ngayon, let me just go ahead and double check para walang problema. Okay? I'm actually checking from my phone. Mukhang may problema ulit yung... Okay. I'm actually checking from... Let me... Mukhang may problema ulit yung... Seems like the audio had a problem, so... Okay. Mic test. Mic test. Okay, I guess much better na. What about on your end? So I'm actually checking. Much better na. I feel like. Yeah, I feel like it's okay. Mm. I'm not I'm not wearing right now my wireless headset, so naka-loudspeak yung sa phone ko. All right. So if you're watching live right now, I'm glad na you're here watching with me. And I hope kahit gabi na ito ay maging fruitful pa rin at may matutunan ka sa live for Jesus Love Therapy na to. I'm actually live as well sa YouTube channel and sa inside the Healing After Cheating community. And hindi rin ako nakapag-announce about this. Hindi ako nakapag-remind about this love therapy. So, kung sino lang yung available for this evening, siguro kung isa kang mommy, then I'm sure you are maybe a working mom at night, or maybe you are that mommy na talagang late matulog sa gabi. Maybe nagpapadede ka ng anak mo or what? Or maybe you are just really this kind of mom na naghintay ngayong gabi. Alright? So, if saan ka man dyan na part, I hope na may matutunan ka for this evening. Anyway, the lesson that I'm going to share for this evening in this For Jesus Love Therapy is the number one reason why betrayal happens. So, if you have been inside the Healing After Cheating community, I've posted there 5 free video lessons actually, and I'm going to remove them tomorrow, those 5 videos. And isa sa mga lessons doon is why men cheat. Na-mention ko yon sa isang video series. And of course, for this evening, I'm not going to talk about it. Okay? Kasi I'm going to talk to you about the number one reason why betrayal happens. Ito talaga yung ultimate reason. And actually, this is really a main problem in every relationship. So maybe para sa'yo is maybe for you is not really is not that so big. Pero ito yung foundation eh. And at the end of this video, you're going to you're going to learn how you can maximize this greatest principle. If you are married already and have experienced betrayal, then this is also for you kasi you're going to learn how you can use this principle while healing after cheating. And for you to understand deeper, ano yung pinagdadaanan ng husband mo. If you are single, this principle is also going to help you in entering the marriage healthily. If you are single without any boyfriend, this would also help you in choosing for a life partner. And so I hope na you're going to learn something from this love therapy. Kasi para kay Jesus to. It's for Jesus. And again, FJ here, your cheerleader to healing after cheating. My initials mismo is not an accident to be FJ because I am for Jesus. What I do is for Jesus. And our healing after cheating ministry, my healing after cheating advocacy is for Jesus. And our Godly Builders family, what I founded, the Godly Builders that I founded, it is for Jesus. Tanging para i-glorify si Jesus. So for today, I'm going to talk to you more how you're going to glorify inside your marriage the very principle that follows the life of Jesus. And so, for you to avoid betrayal moving forward, if lalaki ka and suddenly you have stumbled upon this page, kasi may mga lalaking nag-message sa akin recently na sila yun naman yung na-cheat. Okay? Unfortunately, I haven't opened the program, the Healing After Cheating program for men, even if they were the ones cheated. I feel bad that I haven't opened the program for men. And I just hope you understand na I'm focused for now. I'm more focused on helping depressed, cheated women like I was. I actually also have this couples program, but I haven't opened it yet. Okay. So this Healing After Cheating membership program, I really founded this for women. I'm not really parang ano nga itong tawag dun, sexist? Like, I'm not condemning men. It's just that I can connect more to women who had been cheated compared to men who had been cheated. All right? But I understand there are also women who had been unfaithful and men who had really been faithful to the relationship. Kasi cheating can be happening inside marriage with faithful men and yung wives naman yung unfaithful. And I understand that. Okay? And I hope you just understand that what I do, I'm really more focusing on counseling the prostituted women because I can easily share to them my wins and my struggles as a woman. Okay? So, if you are a depressed, cheated man or husband, I'm sure you're also going to learn from this video that I'm going to share for this evening. And it's just really beautiful And I'm happy na may mga men din na naka-follow sa Facebook page na 'to or sa socials. And I'm happy that they are getting some insights, wisdom, and understanding out of what I do. I thank you for your life, and I see you as really someone who is willing to grow deeper, aligned to God's laws. And that's wonderful kasi it's so important for the father of the family. And if you go back to the beginning man and woman, it's so important because the nation needs faithful men. A nation wouldn't prosper without faithful men because the smallest unit of the family, of the nation, of the society is a family. It all started, the family started with marriage. Marriage started with having man and woman, and God created man first. Ganun ka-importante ang isang lalaki sa pagbuo ng pamilya, and that's why it's so important for the man to have this foundation. Okay, so for today, again, I'm going to share to you the very reason why betrayal happens. So I can see others have already shared this video. So I'm glad. I don't know where you're coming from right now sa mga naka-live dito. If you can comment, where are you from? Where are you watching from right now? That would really be cool. And oh, I really appreciate you for sharing this video. And I hope you're going to learn something out of it, especially if if you are maybe a depressed cheated woman as well. And if you are an infidel, ikaw yung nakapag-cheat, nako. Naku, napaka-importante sa'yo yung lesson 'to ngayong gabi. Kasi if hindi ka nga rin naka-experience ng cheating, napaka-importante 'to bilang lalaki at bilang babae. Kasi this lesson for this evening is not only for the prostituted women, it's also for those infidels or those who had cheated, and even also applicable even if you are not inside a relationship. Kasi napaka-importante na malaman mo 'to na concept if you are going to have a relationship. Okay? So, if you're watching live, comment hashtag live if you can. That would really motivate me to know kung hanggang saan naaabot yung love therapy na 'to. Lalo pa I actually am doing it late in the evening. Kung saan ka ba ngayon watching this one? If you're watching via replay, comment hashtag replay, and that would really be wonderful. I know that you can learn something out of this for Jesus love therapy. Again, I'm raising the banner here of the one and only Son of God, Jesus, through this ministry that I'm doing. So I wouldn't be here right now speaking if I'm not raising the name of the only the only Son of God, our Lord, in the name of Jesus. So if you are not believing in his name, in Jesus' name, then this might not be for you. But if you're at least interested, if you're at least interested to know the number one reason why betrayal happens, then you might stay tuned until the end of this video. This, again, would help you. Okay? So, anyway, hindi na ako magpapaligoy-ligoy pa. I'm going to share to you now a concept na I'm sure would really help you for this evening. So, anyway, thank you so much sa mga nag-share. Appreciate your ways of sharing the good news. That's really beautiful. Wait lang. Nasa na ba ako? Saan yung page ko dito? Mhm. Okay. Live na live tayo ngayong gabi and time check is now 10:14 p.m. Nako, my goal actually moving forward next week kasi magiging Tuesday na talaga yung regular schedule ng 4G's Love Therapy that I'm doing. So, it's weekly and my goal is maybe to air it at 8 p.m. para mas maaga and para hindi ka naman inaantok. Actually, nakapagkape ako kaninang hapon kaya siguro alive na alive ako. So, nasaan ba ako? Wait lang. Let me see from, okay, I'm not seeing comments here on my tool kahit kanina. Actually, I'm having problems recently of using this tool. Actually, I'm amazed na may nanonood sa akin kahit late na ako nag-live for this evening kasi I really didn't announce earlier about this. So, yeah, appreciate your time kasi alam ko may makukuha ka ngayong gabi. Okay? So, anyway, I'm going to share to you the story in Proverbs for this evening. So, I guess babasahin ko na lang dito sa end ko para mas madali. Kasi nagkakaproblema ako sa pag-share dito sa end ko. So, mm, I'll go straight to the point. The number one reason why betrayal happens is hindi grounded sa foundation ng relationships ang marriage mo. If you're married, then it's not grounded. If you are not married, then you have started in relationship na hindi aligned sa original concept ng relationships. If you're a woman, then you might have given easily your yes to a man who in the first place isn't aligned with the values, with the principles, with the vision that God is allowing you to maximize as a woman. Because as a woman, you are that golden. You're even more precious than a ruby. I've explained that one, I guess, in the previous live videos that I had. And if you are that a woman, kahit sa sinapupunan pa lang ng nanay mo, di ba? Eh, kahit mismong egg cell, diyan mo lang makikita talaga eh. Sa pagbuo sa'yo, kahit sa process ng pagbuo ng tao, lalaki man o babae, just remember an egg cell, may egg and sperm. The egg is coming from the woman, and the sperm cell is coming from the man, your father. And the egg cell is coming from your mother. Sino ba yung lumalangoy papunta sa egg cell? Ang egg cell ba yung lumalangoy papunta sa sperm? Hindi ba't yung sperm ang nag-compete with each other to just have that egg cell? And that's how valuable a woman is. That's how important building the right process of relationship is. So, for today, I want to read to you, if you're a man, this is important for you. Proverbs 7, okay? Dito muna ako sa Proverbs 6, verse 20. My son, keep your father's command and do not forsake your mother's teaching. Bind them always on your heart, fasten them around your neck. Dito mismo sinasabi that it's so important yung sinasabi na isang tatay. It can be God mismo as your very own father, and that's why it's also important na isang tatay ng pamilya ay grounded sa principles ng Lord. So, do not forsake your mother's teaching. Kaya nga, bilang isang nanay, ikaw na ilaw ng pamilya, if you're a woman right now listening to me, it's also important na magkaroon ka ng aral para sa iyong mga anak. That's why inside the Godly Builders fam, I always tell my students, you're the light and the godly builder of your home. Now as a certified godly builder, it is your calling to also help transform the lives of women like you are, and at least help your kids educate your children the right concept of building relationships for Jesus. Napaka-importante nun. So, bilang isang nanay, if you're a mom, it's important na mag-guide yung mga anak mo of the right foundation of building relationships. And even in those 5 videos that I've shared inside the hack community that I'm going to remove tomorrow, I've mentioned there the difference between the role of a man and a woman and how those differences are affecting the marriage. So if you haven't watched the video, it's still inside the hack community and I'm gonna remove it tomorrow. Okay? So, sabi dito, when you walk, they will guide you. When you sleep, they will watch over you. When you awake, they will speak to you. So, how can they guide you if you're not listening to the command and the teaching of your parents? Okay? Verse 24 of Proverbs 6, keeping you from your neighbor's wife, from the smooth talk of a wayward woman. May mga students ako na ang naging kabit ng husband nila eh talagang may asawang tao na rin. So it's so nakakakilabot and it's so saddening na ang isang may asawang tao, may anak, you know, still together with their husband. Ay hindi nakikita yung value nila. I had this one student na nag-cheat din daw kasi yung husband niya. Kaya, nakipagrelasyon din sa husband niya. Yung naging kabit ng husband niya, eh, na-cheat din kasi. Kaya nakipagrelasyon din sa husband niya. 'Di ba? So, if ikaw mismo na naka-experience ng cheating, you know the pain. You know the exact pain of how painful it is to be betrayed. Then how can you have the nerve? How can you have the that audacity to also do it to your fellow woman, to your fellow mom, to your fellow wife, right? So if ganun din yung naging kabit ng husband mo, yakap ng mahigpit, hindi ka nag-iisa. So, it's important na grounded sa principle ni Lord yung husband mo. Not just that they know and understand, but they apply it. That's why wisdom is so important. So, sabi dito, for this command is a lamp, this teaching is a light, and correction and instruction are the way to life, keeping you from your neighbor's wife, from the smooth talk of a wayward woman. Do not lust in your heart after her beauty, or let her captivate you with her eyes. For a prostitute can be had for a loaf of bread, but another man's wife preys on your very own life. This is a message for all those infidels or husbands na nag-cheat. Excuse me, inuubo ako. A message for those men na naging marupok din. Siguro may problema inside. Hindi lang siguro, most of the time there's a problem inside the relationship, kaya maghahanap ng comfort sa asawa ng may asawa, sa ibang babae. Worst, comfort sa isang prostitute. Nag-away kami ni misis outside do kulambo ako. Hindi na ako binibigyan. Hindi na ako pinagbibigyan. Kailangan, I need it. You know, a man's number one need is sex, and a woman's top need is affection. So if you, if you're a man, and if you only knew, if you only comply, if you only give the affection that your wife needs, you would be happy to receive the best performance in sex. Because when your wife is felt the love, the affection that she needed, oh, she's going to multiply it to satisfy you back. And which the man's top need is sex. Because man is destined to give the seed, the cell from his body. He's always ready, ready, ready. Always ready. Pero yung mga babae, ang asawa, hindi na always ready. Kumbaga, kung sa panahon pa, may four seasons. Merong winter, taglamig, hindi ako pwede, meron ako. Ah. And then, here comes autumn. Medyo pwede na, pero wala pa rin ako sa mood. And then here comes spring. Pwedeng-pwede na. Namumulaklak na. Nasa mood na siya. And here comes summer. So hot. Oh, siya pa yung mag-aaya sa'yo ng sex kung isa kang asawa. Nag-aaya sa husband ng sex. Aminin mo, if ikaw yung isang babae, may mga asawa rin talaga na darating yung time that you're going to ask for it. Ikaw yung mga ngalabit. Because sex is a gift inside marriage. Right? So, fact is, wait lang, check ko muna dito sa end ko. What about here on my phone? So far, okay naman. Okay naman yung sound. Alright? 10:27 na. Okay. Live na live pa rin tayo. Fairness, hindi ako inaantok ngayon. Ano, effective ata yung coffee. Anyway, so, yeah. There we go. So, sabi rito, do not lust in your heart after her beauty. Let her captivate you with her eyes, for a prostitute can be had for a loaf of bread. Sa mga husband na tinatawag ng laman at nag-hire ng prostitute kasi hindi na pinagbibigyan ng wife or maybe malayo sa wife. Okay? This prostitute is compared in the Bible as nababayaran ng kahit tinapay lamang. Ganun yung value. Napakababa. Tinapay lang, okay na. Kasi nga, money matters. But another man's wife preys on your very own life. So, hindi naman bayarang babae, yung kinabit, yung another man's wife pa, naku. Mas sobra yung dulot nun. Can a man scoop fire into his lap without his clothes being burned? Can a man walk on hot coals without his feet being scorched? So is he who sleeps with another man's wife. No one who touches her will go unpunished. Kaya nga, wala na-cheat na hindi kinakarma. Okay? Sabi dito, but a man who commits adultery has no sense. Whoever does so destroys himself. Blows and disgrace are his lot, and his shame will never be wiped away. For jealousy arouses a husband's fury, and he will show no mercy when he takes revenge. He will not accept any compensation. He will refuse a bribe, however great it is. Kaya nga, grabe yung effect ng betrayal kapag ang wife na mismo ang nag-cheat. The psychology of a man with his ego being affected kapag ang asawa, ang wife niya ang nakipag-sex sa iba, is bonggang-bongga. Napakagrabe na effect niyan sa ego ng isang lalaki. And according to studies, mas madaling i-heal ang broken marriage after infidelity if ang husband ang nakipag-sex sa iba, nag-cheat, compared sa wife na nag-cheat at nakipag-sex sa iba. That's according to studies. But you know, with God, nothing is impossible. Any broken marriage can be restored. Repentance, that's the #1 key, #1 step. Okay? So, sabi dito sa Proverbs 7 verse 1, "My son, keep my words and store up my commands within you. Keep my commands and you will live. Guard my teachings as the apple of your eye. Bind them on your fingers, write them on the tablet of your heart. Say to wisdom, you are my sister, and to insight, you are my relative. They will keep you from the adulterous woman, from the wayward woman with her seductive words." Now, bakit nga ba nakakapag-cheat, babae man o lalaki? Because let's go back to the word. Dahil hindi na-keep ang words and hindi na-store up ang commands na binigay ni Lord, which is faithfulness. Kasi walang faithfulness kasi walang fear of the Lord. So, bottom line, kapag walang fear of the Lord ang husband mo, kahit Christian pa yan, kahit naging pastor pa siya, matitempt at matitempt ng tawag ng laman kung wala siyang fear sa pwedeng mangyari sa marriage na. After this lustful imagination and behavior. And let me just note Proverbs 7 verse 7, "I saw among the simple, I noticed among the young men, a youth who had no sense." Alam mo ba yung meaning ng simple, stupid? Nakikita ko among this young man, a stupid man. Simple, a stupid man, sabi rito. A youth who had no sense. Walang sense, walang kasensen sa buhay. He was going down the street near her corner, walking along in the direction of her house. At twilight, as the day was fading, as the dark of night set in, then out came a woman to meet him, dressed like a prostitute with crafty intent. Naku, meron na silang tagpo-tagpuan. This man is stupid. Yun yung description dito sa Proverbs. Written. Okay? It is written here. Paano nga ba naman hindi mag-stupid? Diba? This woman is a dangerous woman. Here in Proverbs 7, this woman is described as this wayward woman is described deeper. Ito yung description ng mga babaeng dinidisplay ang sarili. Hindi nila alam kung nilang value, how precious they are for displaying themselves. Ito yung mga nagiging kabit na hindi nila alam yung real identity nila in Christ. They are willing to display themselves, even married in this example. Mga nagkinulangan sa pagmamahal. She is unruly and defiant. Her feet never stay at home. Now in the street, now in the squares, at every corner she lurks. She took hold of him and kissed him, and with a brazen face she said, "Oh, today I fulfilled my vows, and I have food from my fellowship offering at home. So I came out to meet you. I looked for you and have found you." Ako, kung sa Ilonggo pa ba, igat-igat, nga babae na. Diba? I have covered my bed with colored linens from Egypt. Talagang she prepared pa. I have perfumed my bed with myrrh, aloes, and cinnamon. Come, let's drink deeply of love till morning. Let's enjoy ourselves with love. My husband is not at home. He has gone on a long journey. He took his purse, filled with money, and will not be home till full moon. Napaka-unfaithful na babae. With persuasive words, she led him astray. She seduced him with her smooth talk. Be careful with women having beautiful words. Kasi baka mamaya kinikiliti ka lang hanggang sa makuha ang loob mo. Be careful with this women with flowery words. Merong insect. Diba? Anyway. So, nako, sabi rito, at all at once he followed her, like an ox going to the slaughter, like a deer stepping into the noose, till an arrow pierces his liver, like a bird darting into a snare, little knowing it will cost him his life. Napaka-critical. Maybe if you know someone, maybe if this is your husband, no wonder wala siyang peace. Kasi it is described in the Bible, it is written that the cost of betrayal is his very own life. Little knowing it will cost him his life. Nag-i-enjoy siya sa piling ng wayward woman na to. Pero hindi niya alam, unti-unti siyang pinapatay ng kanyang ginagawa. Now then, my sons, listen to me. Pay attention to what I say. Do not let your heart turn to her ways or stray into her paths. Many are the victims she has brought down. Her slain are a mighty throng. Her house is a highway to the grave, leading down to the chambers of death. Grabe. Her house is a highway to the grave, leading down to the chambers of death. Ganun na lang ang description ng lalaking nasway na isang wayward woman, ng isang infidel, ng isang lalaking nahumaling sa isang babae na may asawa na o ng isang babaeng napaka-smooth, napaka-flowery na lumalabas sa bunganga, seducing a married man. So, be careful, and the reason why you're not careful is hindi ka puno, hindi ka grounded sa basic source. Cheating happens in a relationship for a reason. It normally happens because of all the smallest issues that now came to a mountain. Hanggang sa hindi na makontrol ng both party. There are lots of unresolved issues inside the relationship that most likely have been years na nagpatong-patong lamang. And that's why healing takes uprooting, healing needs to happen and start within. It's not only all about balik alindog program that you needed to heal the outside and level up, improve. Balik alindog program. I'm now sexier. I'm now more beautiful. Magpapariband, magpapaayos ng buhok, magpapakulay, magda-diet. Taba-taba ako na. Yung kabit is mas sexy sa akin. Mas maputi. Magpapagluta ako para bumalik siya sa akin. No? Marriage restoration is not all about the outside forces. Yes, it has an impact because really, in reality, in our human eyes, nakakahumaling ang outside na beautification. But you know, healing is not all about healing or leveling up the outside only. It is only one side of you leveling up yourself for your better version. If you are a cheated wife, cheated mom, you need to work on the very inner part of your soul that was broken because of the years of unhealed emotions that had happened. Maybe mula pa sa pagkabata na mga issues. Mula pagkabata, hindi ka na tanggap. Feeling mo na hindi ka enough. Kasi si mama, si papa, lagi ka na compare sa kapatid mong mas better sa'yo. So you feel like you need to seek more love from other people. You need to constantly please people around you. Maybe mula pagkabata, naalala mo ba yung mga panahon na maybe nakapag-experience ka ng sexual abuse? Maybe na-rape ka? I had students. I even had this student na mismong kapamilya niya. Kinukonsumo siya ilang years. It's sad, but that's the reality of life. And alam mo, sexual abuse doesn't only happen with daughters. It also happens with sons. That simple na pagpa-play sa private part ng anak mo, teasing the private part, holding it, maybe making it as a playtime. Alam mo, it really has an impact growing up. That's why ganun ka crucial. Parenting isn't studied in universities, and even marriage. There's no course for this in universities. How are you going to have or prepare for the marriage? It's not studied in universities. That is why you needed to study how to have a stronger marriage. You needed to prepare not for the wedding, but for the marriage. You spend thousands, even six digits, other are even spending millions for the wedding, bongga na wedding. Then after how many months lang or years, maghihiwalay. Kasi maraming issues na hindi na pagkakasunduan sa marriage. Not only speaking about betrayal, but others, walang cheating na nangyari. They just feel like they don't fit with each other. They have never prepared for the marriage life. They only prepared for the so-called wedding. And that's how important it is to study, grow, and invest in learning about a healthy marriage. You need to grow. You need to prepare. And if nagka-problema na ng cheating na, meron ng cheating inside the relationship, ganun na lang ka-importante mag-invest para sa healing journey mo. Kasi you see, betrayal is really a very toxic emotional battle. You are no longer yourself. You even maybe don't know anymore the real you. You have lost your self-identity, your self-confidence, yung tiwala mo sa sarili mo. So how are you going to battle and even have focus sa trabaho, maybe sa parenting? You're going to duplicate the same trauma sa mga anak mo. Nakikita nilang umiiyak ka araw-araw. Maybe bitter ka pa rin. Nakapagpatawad. Nasisigawan mo laging anak mo. Maybe if you're the infidel, ganun yung pag-manage mo sa mga anak mo, controlling ka, always shouting. It's never healthy sa isang bata seeing both parents shouting. It's never healthy to a kid seeing parents or family members, kahit hindi mag-asawa or if separated enough, it's never healthy seeing elders shouting at each other, fighting. So my vision is for every family to be grounded in the principle of building relationships well. I am not perfect even until today, but I do my best to study the principles and God's ways of building relationships. And as I grow myself every day, I'm learning more. And that's why I even took action in my very own relationship. I knew how important the foundation of relationship is. I sacrificed a lot in doing what is right. For me to have peace and to have a better relationship and marriage moving forward. I knew the importance of fixing the now and not compromising my future. So I challenge you to take action in your very own healing. Healing isn't all about if may betrayal na and hindi willing yung husband mo sa pag-heal with you. I challenge you to start the healing within yourself. Because healing is very important na mag-manifest individually. Singlehood is very important. It is the best and the most important relationship that you can have. If you can't have the best relationship with yourself, I tell you, your marriage, your relationship won't have the best relationship, because the best marriages out there have the best singles. So they are assets inside their marriage because they are maximizing the love that they can have for themselves. They have something to bring on the table because sila mismo punong-puno na. Alright? This singlehood is the most important relationship. So, if ngayon, nagkahiwalay kayo ng husband mo, if separated ka, then do something to manifest that singlehood. Do something to be your better version. If you are really that serious in your healing after cheating journey and growing yourself to your better version, and if you're that someone who wanted to manifest healing and be unbreakable, then I encourage you to sow your financial seed to your personal healing journey. We have this healing after cheating program designed for women to grow themselves and to maximize their personal healing journey. It's a it's a program, a full year membership program for depressed cheated women. The thing is, for this promotion alone, I'm giving the last chance for a lifetime membership. So if you are really that serious with your personal healing journey, I am encouraging you. I am I am challenging you to invest in your healing journey. Nasaan na nga ba yung ano ko rito? So, you can go ahead and hindi siya nag-show sa screen. I'm actually trying to show on screen the QR code that you can screenshot and scan for to learn more about this program, but it seems like it's having a problem. It's having a problem showing up. So I can just go ahead and paste the link instead of this QR code. Is it's actually not, it's not working. Anyway, so I've actually shared already as well in our Facebook page. So you can go ahead and learn more about our hack membership program, and enrollment is only up until tomorrow. After this one, we're going to close indefinitely. So if you think this is for you, this is the best time for you to take action. When we open the enrollment again, it would already be for yearly membership. So whether you enroll now or not, it actually wait lang. Whether you enroll or not, the next enrollment would already be yearly. Okay? Hindi talaga siya nagso-show. I've actually applied it already. So, I've also commented, maybe later na lang. Comment ko ulit. Okay. Basta, it's important for you to manifest that personal healing within you. And the only thing for your husband to, if your husband cheated, if you're a depressed student mom, for your relationship to be healed as a couple is also his own personal healing. and for you to be aligned with the same goals and vision. Marriage restoration would start with your individual growth. Iba yung healing nyo individually and iba rin yung sabay na kayong magfo-focus together. So, I hope may natutunan ka from this for Jesus Love Therapy. I've actually maximized my time for this live session and I really pushed it even if I already started late. So next week I'm going to air again our for Jesus Love Therapy Tuesday ulit. I've changed the schedule to Tuesday and most likely I'm going to start at 8 p.m. So you can stay tuned as well next week. Okay. And yeah, that's it. If you'd love to heal rapidly, you want rapid healing after cheating, and you know if you're that serious enough to your healing, I'd be waiting you on the inside. Okay, I'll wait you on the inside. So that's it. And see you next week. God bless you, and don't forget, before I end this live session, I'm always here cheering you on to your healing after cheating journey. And of course, as a woman, you're called to be the light and the godly builder of your home. Lagi mo pakakatandaan yan. If isa kang nanay, importante yung role mo sa pag-build ng home mo and even your child's future home. That's it. God bless you.